everyone. As I'm sure some of you have noticed, Solo a Week has been taking a little hiatus over the last several weeks. After I got back from Axe Fest, I was absolutely swamped with work and rehearsals with some of the great bands that I play for. You can check out right here. That being said, Fractal Audio Systems just released the newest update for the Axe Fest 2's firmware, and it includes one of the most exciting features I've seen on the Axe Fest. It's certainly going to be one of the most useful to me, and I know a lot of people are really excited about it. The feature is scenes, and basically what it does is it gives you 8 snapshots of each preset within the preset. So it's almost like having 8 different scenes, or presets rather, within each preset. So basically what you can do is you can set the bypass states of all the effects blocks in your preset individually across these 8 different scenes, as well as the output level globally for the patch in each scene, and the XY states of the effects blocks as well. So what this enables is completely gapless switching. So you can put 2 amp blocks in a preset, a clean one and a dirty one, with all different kinds of delays and effects. And using the scenes feature, you can switch seamlessly between any combination of those and their XY states. This is incredibly exciting, and I wanted to walk you guys through how to set it up on the MFC the way that I do it while I set it up myself. So here you go. Okay, so for this video I'm going to be using the patch that I set up to play Dream Theater's Metropolis Part 1. So basically what I've done here, you have 8 scenes, but I really only need 5. So scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4, scene 5. You get to these scenes by using the A knob over here, and you can scroll through them, and it'll go all the way up to 8, but I haven't programmed 6, 7, or 8. Okay, so as you can see here, I've got 2 amps. I use the USA Lead 2 Plus and the USA Clean 2. So that's a clean amp and a dirty amp, obviously. And then if I go into layout mode, you see that I've got a compressor, phaser, drive, wah, 2 amps, cab, chorus, flanger, volume, 2 delays, and there's a Y setting on the second delay and an X, and then a reverb. So this first scene rather, is a clean sound with chorus on it. The second is a rhythm sound. The third is a chorused rhythm, and the fourth is the intro to the song, which basically has a different delay setting on the rhythm than the standard delay. And then the fifth is a lead with the drive turned on and a lot of delay. To set up the scenes, all you have to do is scroll to the scene you want, so in this example, scene 1, and bypass and unbypass whatever blocks you want, and then scroll to the next scene and do the same thing all the way up to 8 if that's how many you want. Then hit store as usual, and it'll save those scenes in the states that you've set. Remember, you can also set the main output level of each scene individually in the layout screen's far right tab called Out. Okay, so before we go any further, you need to make sure that you've updated your MFC to the latest firmware that Fractal has released so that the MFC actually supports scenes natively. So the way that I'm going to set up the MFC to do scenes might be different from how other people are going to do it, and I'm sure you can find on the forum different ways to do it. This seems to me the easiest way. Basically what I'm going to do is replace these 5 preset recall buttons with scene recall buttons via the Reveal tab. So right now, these buttons scroll through presets as usual. These buttons change so that they're actually instant access switches, and the MFC ships with the default Filter 1, Drive 2, Rotary, GEQ 1, and PEQ 1. So what I'm going to do is change these to be scenes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the way we're going to do that is go into the edit menu, go to MIDI. I'm going to scroll down to right here where it says IA01, Axfex, Filter 1. So that's saying that this button is assigned to Filter 1. So we're going to go over and basically just scroll up. Scene 1. Okay, we're going to go up to number 2 and change this to scene 2. Alright, we'll go up to number 3, change this, scene 3. You guys get the idea. At this point, we're going to change this one to scene 4. Alright, and then this one to scene 5. Okay, so as we scroll through here, you see scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4, scene 5. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hit exit save. And when you click reveal now, clicking these will do scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4, and scene 5. And as you can see, the buttons are changing for each one. So here, compressor, delay, reverb, chorus, nothing, reverb, nothing, and drive. All right, so let's see how these sound. Here's another example of how powerful scenes are when paired with the MFC. What I've done here is taken the 5 separate presets that I used to play live with the Wesley Cook Band, and I've consolidated them into one preset with 5 scenes. That saves me space, and it gets me gapless switching. I hope the setup tutorial helped you guys get the MFC working with scenes. I should also mention that in that IA menu where I was switching between scene 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on my instant access switches, you can actually also select scene up and down. So you can have one button for each of those, so you can just step through scenes without instantly hitting 1 or 3 or 5 or whatever. So I hope the tutorial helped you guys, and I hope the demo showed you just how powerful scenes can be when you get them set up. They are my go-to feature now. Like I said, I've consolidated a lot of my presets into one preset with 5 scenes. You guys can use 8 scenes. It's really up to you as to how many you actually need. This feature is so great, and it's really the final thing to me that has made the Axe effects perfect in my opinion. I'm sure Cliff is going to come out with something that we all need that we didn't even know we needed, but right now I'm 110% happy with how I have my Axe effects working. Take care, guys, and I promise that as soon as my schedule opens up, I will be posting a solo a week video here very, very soon. I've got a lot of gigs coming up in the next couple weeks, but after that, I'm back to the solos, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy them as much as I enjoy doing them. Take care.